All right, Shalawam. I'd like to start off by giving all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, the men that told me this truth, and peace and salutation to you faithful Akims that's pushing out this word in all truth and all sincerity across the four corners of the earth. All right, and then this is a World War III update. All right, it says that Iran fires missiles at mock U.S. Navy ship and drill American bases go on alert. All right, because right now they're still doing mock drills out there in the Strait of Hormuz, and now we got the U.S. attention, man, because they did basically a mock drill because we're still in the time of war. All right, just because of what's going on with this whole COVID-19, and this could be a distraction ultimately, but still, it's still talks of war. It's still rumors of war. All right, because ultimately it will be a world's war. All right, World War III, and it's right now you got Iran. All right, you got Iran testing out certain ballistic missiles. Okay, and they're still hurting from the fact that the U.S. backed out of that Iranian deal that they had in 2015, and also because of the death of their top commander. What's the guy named Soleimani? All right, they're still hot about that. So they're still right now they're testing out ballistic missiles. All right, the long-range ballistic missiles that they have, because it's still gonna be a world's war, man. So don't forget about that, man. All right. So let's get into this article. This is from CNBC News, and it reads, it says, Iran launched underground ballistic missiles at a mock U.S. Navy vessel in the Strait of Hormuz on Wednesday morning, according to state TV, following a series of drills that had prompted two nearby U.S. military bases to go on heightened alert the previous day. All right, so what they're doing, they're testing out their underground missiles, man. All right, because they can go undetected. You see, for a possible attack on the U.S., they could use these, strategically use these missiles to strike and go undetected. All right, and it says, using new tactics and equipment, the IRGC Air Force demonstrated some of its extensive capabilities in the face of hypothetical enemy threats. Iran state TV network IRIB wrote on its website. It says, an important achievement of the IRGC's airspace is at this stage of the exercise, the successful firing of ballistic missiles from the depths of the ground was completely camouflaged, which could cause serious challenges to the enemy intelligence agency, right? Because, hey, man, that right there, you can't really, you can't set up your nuclear defenses to stop something that's underground, that right there, that's how, most of these countries, man, they have developed new technology and new ways of, coming against America. All right, because like it tells you in what's that, Joel the 3rd chapter. All right, no, is Isaiah the 14th chapter. That are as weak as thee, like as far as America and these other nations at one time, they didn't have the capability that they have now. All right, now they have the nuclear the nuclear capabilities to come against America. Because at one time, these nations, they didn't have the funding to come up against America. They didn't have the military might to come up against America, but now they do. All right, so now they have all type of different weaponry, and they're being, I mean, Iran is basically being backed up by Russia. So a lot of these weapons, they're coming from Russia as well, you know. All right, and it says Iran's Revolutionary Guards have been displaying their military capabilities in drills this week as part of annual war games held in the Strait of Hormuz, a critical waterway through which 30% of the world's seaborne oil is shipped. Regional television channels showed a mock-up U.S. aircraft carrier in the strait, complete with model planes on its deck being blown up by missiles. All right, so, hey, man, these Iranians, man, you got to remember, these are the Persians, man. All right, and they're not a pushover. These are the same Persians that ruled, all right, during the time of the Persian Empire, right? Okay, these are the same Iranians, and yeah, man, they're ready for war. Okay, unlike America right now has, you know, big fish to fry, man. You know, it's not just here at home, but you know, you got these other nations, man, that they wanna destroy America, man. So it's just all around the border. You know, the Most High Yahweh, all right, he's doing things in the earth right now, because right now this is the end of Esau's kingdom. This is the end of America as a whole, and we see the things that's being played out. But let's not forget that there will be a world's war. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. This is the book of Revelation. Let's get that real quick. Revelation, chapter 11, and I'm gonna start at verse 13, and it says, "And the same hour was there a great earthquake," right? Because what's going to make the earth to shake is these nuclear missiles. All right, like it tells you in Isaiah, the 24th chapter, that the earth is going to reel to and fro like a drunkard. All right, and these missiles are going to detonate on America, which is going to cause, you know, the earth to shake, man. Because not only here in America is going to be hit with missiles, but all throughout the whole world, man. You know, different parts of the world, you know, China, Russia, you know, different areas, man. But it's going to ultimately destroy America as a whole. Okay, and it says, and the 10th part of the city fell. The 10th part of the city is talking about America, because America is divided into 10 regions according to FEMA, and all that links up with the scriptures. All right, and it says, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. All right, 7,000 meaning completion. The word 7 meaning completion. All right, it could be more than 7,000. That I mean, possibly it's going to be more than 7,000 that's going to be destroyed here in America, man. All right, and it said, and the remnant were frightened. The remnant being the elect. All right, the elect is going to be the ones that's going to be basically delivered during that time when America is being destroyed. And it says, and gave glory to the God of heaven. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, when it says the second woe is past, meaning World War II has already passed. All right, it came and went. All right, 1939, and it ended in 1945. That was the second woe. All right, now the third woe coming quickly. The third woe being World War III. All right, and is you know, is evident, man. It's on its way, man. All right, this place is on its way out of here. Okay, that's why there's so much things happening in the earth, because the Lord right now is gathering all the nations, man. All right, it tells you in Joel, the 3rd chapter. Let's get that real quick. Joel chapter 3 verse 9. And it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. All right. So the Lord is gathering all these nations out there in the Middle East to fight this war. You see? So that's why you're hearing, talks of war, talks of mock drills, because ultimately it's going to be a world's war. And it says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I am strong. Salakia, that's in, because I mentioned that earlier, that these nations, at one time, they were weak, all right? It's written in the book of Joel, the 3rd chapter, all right? These nations right now are weak, that are once weak, are now strong because they have the military might to fight against America, all right? Such nations as Iran, in particular, okay? And right now they're not scared, man, because they're being backed up by Russia, all right? Russia is a superpower, and, that's the reason why a lot of these incidents, as far as active war, hasn't taken place yet, because, Russia is backing up Iran. And, America really, they don't want no parts of the bear, And it says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. And it says, thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord, Yahweh, right? The angels, all right? Because that's one thing. That's the reason why all hell hasn't broken loose yet on the earth, because of this. Revelation chapter 7, verse 1. All right, it says, and after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. All right, and that wind is talking about the nuclear destruction. All right, that's the reason why, right now, it hasn't been World War III yet, because the Lord hasn't put it in the minds of the angels to basically hold back the winds yet. But soon they're gonna draw back, and they're gonna let those winds, being that nuclear destruction, let it go upon the earth. All right, and it says, verse 2, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads, man. All right? Because right now the elect is being sealed, man. They're getting that tawa, all right? The exemption of being destroyed, man. Okay? You're gonna have the elect. They're gonna be exempt from the second death. All right, that's why all hell hasn't broken loose. That's why it hasn't been world war yet. Okay, because the elect is being sealed on a daily. So let's go back to let me see. Also, yeah, we got Ezekiel, the 21st chapter too, because the Lord, he's the one that's basically controlling the minds of, matter of fact, Proverbs 21:1. That's what I wanted. Salakia, fucking niggas on the street, man. All right, Proverbs 21 and verse 1. And it reads, it says, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whatsoever he will. And that's one of the other reasons why all hell hasn't broken loose yet, man, because the Lord, he's the one that really put it in the minds of these leaders, man. These leaders like Kim Jong-un, Vladimir Putin, so on and so forth, to really attack America, because it's the Lord's movie. This is the Lord's doing. All right? And all the Lord got to do is just put an evil thought in one of these leaders' mind, and they're ready to turn the key. Okay, so hey, man, we know that through the spirit, we still gotta wait, man. We gotta wait for certain things to happen. Okay, because we got also different prophecies that have to take place. One of the major prophecies before World War III is the mark of the beast. All right. What else? You gotta have Jacob's trouble. Okay, where all hell's gonna break loose, man, in these streets. Martial law. All right. Agenda 21. All that is gonna happen, man, before the actual missiles come and destroy America, man. So yeah, man, hey, this is just an update of what's going on out there in the Sea of Hormuz. All right, you got the Iranians; they're gearing up, and they're still having their focus on destroying America, man. All right. So with that, man, hopefully you brothers is edified through the spirit. Want to give all honors and glory, praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.